What's up, guys? Thanks for checking out the Conduct of Chapter Meeting Skill Builder cards. If you've already purchased them, this video is going to show you how to hit the ground running with your team. If you haven't got a set yet, then this will be a great way to see what's in the box. If we haven't met yet, hi, I'm Alicia Tomlinson, owner and creator of One Less Thing, but more importantly, I'm also a former ag teacher. Now, back when I was training my young teams, I always had this dream of having them come in and already having it set up just like a contest, with index cards laid out with a required motion on there and a main motion, and we could just practice exactly like they would see at the contest. Well, needless to say, one or two practices in, I was already back to scribbling a main motion and jotting on the board and jotting down some required motions, and I'll admit, I was winging the oral questions. Didn't exactly set my students up for success, but man, ag teacher life just gets crazy, right? Well, now you can live my dream by having the Skill Builder cards for Conduct of Chapter meetings. This set makes it really, really easy for you to set up a mock contest for your kids in under 30 seconds with no prep on your part other than just making sure the room is arranged right. Let me show you what's inside the box. Okay, let's take a look at what we have in our Conduct of Chapter Meetings Skill Builder card sets. First of all, as you'll see, you have 6 complete sets already separated out for you. And also the cards are laminated, makes it really durable, makes it really easy to use again and again. Now, in each of these sets, they're numbered, so if they ever get mixed up, you know which ones they go with. But more importantly, your kids will be able to say, we practiced number 3 yesterday. So if you accidentally hand out the wrong cards or the same cards again, they'll be able to tell you. Now, in each set, the judge has a card, which I find really helpful because that way you know what the main motion is and the required motions that the students have. But more importantly, as a judge, you need to be able to score the kids with their required motion. So after each of the required motion, it has the student that it's assigned to. So this makes it really easy. If you're judging or you have a guest judge scoring your kids, they know exactly what they're supposed to be watching as the kids perform their demonstration on parliamentary procedure. Also, the kids each have a card just like that. And you'll note it has their officer station at the top so you can lay them out in the right order. The president never has a required motion, so they have the main motion and what they need to see their team perform there on their card. Students that have required motions, just like at the contest, it's going to be bolded and underlined. So they not only know that that is their required motion, but they can see the other ones that their team has to perform. Just like at the contest, students like this in this round, it's the sentinel. They don't have a required motion, so none of theirs are bolded and underlined. But because they know what else is going on, they can help set up their teammates for these motions, or they can put another motion forward that isn't required, like to amend. And as you can see, there's one for each of the students that will be presenting in your team. You have 6 of them. Best of all, the thing I always struggled with, oral questions. So we have all the oral questions ready for each of the rounds, and each of the students has a question that either pertains to their required motion, an element in parliamentary procedure, or something having to do with officer duties or conducting meetings from the official FFA student manual. And those are already set up with questions and answers for you to make it really, really easy. So that's how you can have 6 complete practice. Let's say you practice every week with your team doing a mock contest. You have 6 weeks worth of mock contests. The other nice thing is because these are laminated and easy to reuse, let's say your team is struggling with something like the motion to recess. Well, now you can set out their cards again and then just give them a different main motion to work from so that they can practice those required motions that they need to get better on. So that's how you can set your students up for success, having a full set of cards, just like I always dreamed of, to get them ready. Okay, I hope that was helpful for you to see exactly what's in the box when you get the Skill Builder cards for Conduct of Chapter meetings. I'm really excited that you can practice with your kids just like they'll see at the contest. As a judge, I often can tell when kids have used cards like this at home because they don't have some of the bad habits of fiddling with their card or referring to it as much because you've already had a chance to work those things out. Also, as a teacher, I know it'll take a lot off your plate knowing your kids are practicing the required motions from the list and getting adequate time to be able to prepare for those. Thanks for watching and good luck. I hope your kids rock their next contest.